This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 922, The Miracle of Suspending Misbelief, and The 3 Secrets to Happiness, both by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp, and I'm Justin Malik. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. This is where I simply narrate blogs for you, sometimes books, but in any case, always with permission. Yesterday, if you were paying close attention at the very end, I said I'd have a new author today, but I pushed that to tomorrow's episode, so you have to stick around to see who that is. For today, I have 2 posts from Leo of Zen Habits. And this episode of Optimal Living Daily is brought to you by Aptiv. Aptiv produces audio-based workouts created by certified personal trainers available through a mobile app. New members get 30% off an annual membership. Visit aptiv.com/old. That's AAPTIV.com/OLD. For now, let's get to today's 2 posts as we optimize your life. The Miracle of Suspending Misbelief by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. Would it seem miraculous if you could dissolve anxiety, fears, stress, frustration, anger by making a small mental shift? The answer might lie in thinking about how we watch films. Last night I was watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy with my kids, and my 9-year-old daughter said some of the things in the movie scared her. I started talking about how they're all just actors, and isn't it funny how they dress up in these costumes to tell us the story? By helping her to see through the make-believe of films, I was trying to help her dissolve some of the fears she had. Amazingly, I found that this works for all our other fears and difficult feelings. We just need to stop believing in the make-believe in our heads. Think about this. When you watch a film, you suspend your misbelief. You know it's all pretend, but for the 90 minutes or so you're watching the film, you agree to forget that it's make-believe. You believe. And this allows the film to move you, to cause you to cry, be angry, be scared, be overjoyed by the climax. Not everyone does this. Some of us think, God, the storytelling is awful. The actors aren't very good. The special effects are cheesy. I can't believe they're making me watch this. Those of us who don't suspend our disbelief aren't very moved. In the rest of our lives, we constantly believe in the stories in our heads. When we think about how someone has been inconsiderate, we believe in a story where we are the hero and the other person is the villain, and think of how they wronged us. When we are disappointed when someone else doesn't love us the way we want them to, we believe we're in a romantic comedy and the other person should fall in love with us and be the perfect partner. This happens over and over. All of our anger, stress, sadness, depression, it all comes from the stories we tell ourselves about what's happening in the world around us. The things happening in the world around us don't revolve around us and aren't part of a story. They're just happening. Often it's all random, but to deal with this chaos, we try to make sense of it as part of a story. We create meaning where none exists. We think the other person has bad intentions towards us when actually they're just thinking about their own stories. So what's the answer? The answer is in how we watch films. If we stop believing in the story of a film and start to see the film as a series of moving pictures that someone has created from props, sets, costumes, digital effects, scripts, sound studios, and more, we see the reality and don't feel the hurt, the anger, and the fear. When we feel difficult emotions in real life, we can stop believing in the story and start to see the reality of what's happening. There's just physical objects around us moving. There are atoms and molecules, living organisms, and people who can talk and create. Those are not part of a story, but just happening. By letting go of this false belief, this misbelief in the made-up story, we can let go of the fears and anger and frustrations that come with it. So when you feel stressed, sad, mad, that's totally fine. But just realize that you can stop believing in the story if you choose. I have another post in just a minute for you, but first, thank you again to Aptiv. Aptiv produces audio-based workouts created by certified personal trainers and available through a mobile app. They have expert trainers for maximum results and motivation, plus a flexible audio workout format so you can work out the way you like. And what's really cool is that they have a variety of classes and levels to help keep you engaged over time. It ranges all the way from beginner to advanced with more than 2,500 workouts available, plus 30 or more new classes being added every week. There's always something new to try if you want. You can simply pick the type of guidance you are feeling up for that day, and this includes mental fitness too. I checked out their meditation courses and they're really good. They also have a supportive community full of active members for all levels reaching for their fitness goals just like you. So subscriptions, they start at $14.99 billed monthly or $99.99 for an annual membership. But for a limited time, new members get 30% off an annual membership, which is just $69.99 for the whole year of unlimited workouts. Just visit aptiv.com/old. That's AAPTIV.com/OLD. The 3 Secrets to Happiness by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. We all know that money can't buy happiness, but many times we act as if we'd be happier with a bit more money. We are conditioned to want to be rich when we know the rich aren't happy either. We are trained to want the latest gadget or style that television tells us to want. We want to earn more money because then we'll have the good life. But none of that will bring us happiness. No matter how much we earn, no matter how much we have in the bank, no matter how nice our clothing or cars or toys, none of it will make us happier. And the sad thing is that it could take us decades of pursuing wealth and luxury items before we realize this. So what will bring us happiness? Luckily, it's 3 things that don't cost a thing. These 3 things have been proven by research, surveys of hundreds of thousands of people about what they have, what their lives are like, and how happy they are. Here they are, the 3 secrets to happiness. Number 1, good relationships. We have a human need to be close, to be intimate with other human beings. Having good, supportive friendships, a strong marriage, or close and loving relationships with our family members will make us much more likely to be happy. Action steps? Take time today to spend time with your loved ones, to tell them what they mean to you, to listen to them, and develop your relationship with them. Number 2, positive thinking. I'm obviously a big proponent of positive thinking as the best way to achieve your goals, but it turns out that it can lead to happiness too. Optimism and self-esteem are some of the best indicators of people who lead happy lives. Happy people feel empowered, in control of their lives, and have a positive outlook on life. Action steps. Make positive thinking a habit. In fact, this should be one of the first habits you develop. Get into the habit of squashing all negative thoughts and replacing them with positive ones. Instead of I can't, think I can. It may sound corny, but it has worked for me every time. And number 3, flow. This is a popular concept on the internet these days, the state we enter when we are completely focused on the work or task before us. We are so immersed in our task that we lose track of time. Having work and leisure that gets you in this state of flow will almost undoubtedly lead to happiness. People find greatest enjoyment not when they're passively mindless, but when they're absorbed in a mindful challenge. Action steps. Find work that you're passionate about. Seriously, this is an extremely important step. Find hobbies that you're passionate about. Turn off the TV, this is the opposite of flow, and get outside and do something that truly engages you. You've been given the 3 secrets to happiness. Don't waste them. You just listened to the post titled The Miracle of Suspending Misbelief and The 3 Secrets to Happiness, both by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. I'll leave it there for today. Have a happy rest of your Wednesday, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new author, for reals this time. So I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.